Now, Juliana, the new Griselda Blanco, I'm guessing, is who she's supposed to be. But it's like, there's so much change with different characters in the show. There are characters that I liked in the first season, or that I didn't like in the first season that have grown on me. I now like in the third season. Juliana is like the one character that I wouldn't say I necessarily liked her in the first season. I felt sympathetic towards her in the first season, and after her whole shenanigan with RAQ towards the end of the second season and this energy that she seems to be keeping now, I'm not a fan. I kind of want RAQ to tidy up that situation on her way out, because Juliana is annoying. In the first season, when Gabriel was around, and don't mistake what I'm saying here, by no means do I excuse domestic violence or anything like that. But you were meek as a church mouse when Gabriel was around. And you went to RAQ, or in exchange for putting RAQ in contact with your cousin, you had her take care of Gabriel for you, which she did. And fair enough, you created a pathway for her to meet your cousin. Fine, fair exchange, no robbery. Things beyond RAQ's control, namely unique, occurred in the second season, and I understand you being upset. But instead of, you're supposed to be like this bad girl now. Instead of you going at Unique, who's the person that kidnapped you and held you, and granted, I'm sure that would be traumatizing, but he didn't actually do anything to you. I would think that if you wanted to get back at anyone, you should be focused on Unique. Unique is the one that kidnapped you. He's the one that then came into the store afterwards, taunting and terrorizing you. If you have a problem with someone, I feel your focus should be on Unique. But there's like this seeming hostility now towards RAQ. And I don't really understand Juliana's character arc. Because if your cousin was around from the first season, and he's this bad boy, and you're supposedly like this bad girl now, where you're like his right hand, why didn't you have your cousin take care of Gabriel in the first season? Like, I know like they're setting it up for something interesting to happen here between RAQ, Juliana, and the cousin, but I'm not buying this transformation of the Juliana character. It's like, she's annoying, right? Because it's like, if you're such a bad girl, why didn't you take care of Gabriel yourself? And if your power and strength comes from your cousin in the first season, when he met RAQ, made it clear that he trusted your judgment, except for when it came to husbands. Why didn't your husband get Gabriel out the way? It's like, I'm not understanding this transformation of the character. It's like, if you're such a bad girl now, where you're out here and you're talking kind of reckless, where was all of that energy in the first season? Or even in the second season? Why didn't you have that kind of smoke for Gabriel? Or even last season, why didn't you direct some of that energy towards Unique? But here you see during their sit down, like, number one, she's disloyal because she double-crossed RAQ with the guys from DC, Cartier's people. And then here it is now that it sounds like you're trying to amp your cousin up to doing something to RAQ. It's like, I don't know what's going on with Juliana. It's going to be interesting to see how things play out with her. But at the same time, maybe that's like part of the character where it's like, this thing of like hurt people, where when you felt powerless and victimized in one area of life, and you're then put into a position of getting a little bit of power and authority, i.e. through her relationship with her cousin, where it's like now it's kind of going to your head. So it's going to be interesting to see how things progress from there, because Juliana is aggravating, and not that I want it to happen, I wouldn't be sad if RAQ canceled her Christmas. All of them.